Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Rakha Kodash. I want honors to apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to elect, which we hope to be. Now, it's your brother Hawaii from GMS Chicago. Got a quick little lesson for you Negroes, Latinos, Native American, and Indians, and confusion of faces whose bloodline go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, who are Israelites who spirit bear witness that they are a child of the Heavenly Father. And the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, who the word English calls Jehovah God. And the name of the Heavenly Son is Yahweh Shai, who the word English calls Jesus Christ, or Jesus Christos, or Yeshua, Yeshua, Yahweh. And pretty much, it's pretty much a lesson going into how we are pestilent beings against Esau, Edom, so-called red man, you know. And, well, not even so-called, but actually is red, you know. And pretty much, I just want to get into that. This is Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus in Apocrypha, chapter 33, verse 14. It says, good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? It's gonna be Esau, Edom, the red man. You know, the Edomites. You know, they're the evil, and the Israelites are the good. You know, you got what is majority the most popular movies and TV shows and videos. You know what I'm saying? Or music or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or stories. It's about good and evil, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that the Israelite true way was always good because it was righteousness. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to Esau, Edom, and these heathens, you know what I'm saying, their ways was always wicked. You know? It says, verse 15, it says, so look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two and two, one against another. You know what I'm saying? So it's always something against something else. You know what I'm saying? You know? And just like Esau, Edom is not for our turn, you know what I'm saying? We're not for his. We don't like his ways, and he don't like ours. These people following me, bro. This is Acts chapter 24, verse 5. It says, for we have found this man a pestilent fellow, and a mover of sedition among all the Jews, it says, throughout the world, and ringleader of the sect of the Nazarenes. You know what I'm saying? And during the time of Acts, you know what I'm saying, you had the 12 disciples who still went out and taught, that got arrested, in prison. You know what I'm saying? Was told not to speak in the name of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. But they did anyways. And the thing is that it was pestilent to the wicked Pharisees and Sadducees, man. You know, and it's gonna be the same way when it come down to Jake, just like you Negroes, Latinos, and Natives, because you had Stephen, who was a martyr. You know what I'm saying? Who died for the truth, and pretty much you had your eyes and your ears closed. You know what I'm saying? When you had cast them out, and it just shows that with him preaching the word, that he was a pestilent being when it come down to the 2/3 of Israel. You know, and it's gonna be the same way when it come down to the men of the Lord. We're gonna be pestilent. We're gonna be like pests to your 2/3 and to your heathens, man. You know. This is Wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha. This is Wisdom of Solomon in the Apocrypha, chapter 2, verse 12. It says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. It says, and he is clean contrary to our doings. You know what I'm saying? You know, where you like when it come down to Scooby-Doo, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for these meddling kids. You know, In another way, I would have got away. Esau would have got away with his lies if it wasn't for these us melanin Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't letting them just continue with their lives. We exposing them, just like the Lord ordained in Isaiah 47, the first three verses. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah 49 and 10. You know, the Lord is exposing this devil, and they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? That makes us pestilent beings to Esau, Edom, the red man, you know, red nation, the bull. It says he upbraideth us with our offending the law. It says an objective to our infamy, the transgressings of our education, man. You know what I'm saying? So we against this devil, and we gonna tell it how it is. You know what I'm saying? And for all the ones that want to be for this devil and stuff, we still gonna tell it how it is. Even if you do murder us, you know what I'm saying, murder the prophets, which the scriptures also ordained that some of us will be taken down by our own people, just like Yahweh Shai was betrayed by his own people, man. You know, and what happens when it comes down to pests? You know, you got the little flying stuff that just keep flying around and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What happens, you know, when they start getting on your nerves? You're going to seek to kill it, man. And it's going to be the same way when it comes down to you people. You're going to want to do that to us, you know? This is Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. It says, for the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. It says, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and of joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. You know what I'm saying? So when we come out with this truth, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's being caught up in a lie and they can't lie no more, and they got a certain nation that they have a certain nation where they was able to lie to for years, decades, centuries, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't able to work no more, and they get caught up and they can see it, you know, that frustrates somebody, you know, because what happened when it comes down to a lie, you need to know a little bit of the truth, you know what I'm saying? And you got to keep building thereon, you know? And they built Esau, Edom, the red man, been building up on lies for whole generations, man, you know? And it's been problematic. It's been problematic for these Edomites that the truth is now coming out, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's stronger than ever, you know? You can't call them certain things. You can't call them the lies that they had claimed to be, man. You know? Calling themselves a certain color. You know what I'm saying? You know? You can't even call them that no more, because now they get mad because it's showing who really actually the pure and who's the evil, you know? And that's what this truth is doing, you know? It's being pestilent to evildoers. This is Revelations 1:16. It says, and he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp two-edged sword. It says, and his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength. And when Yahushua was on the scene and stuff, he was doing the jobs of what the wicked Pharisees and Sadducees were supposed to be doing. They were supposed to be teaching the people the correct way, man. But they cherished the high seats, the glory. You know what I'm saying? They looked for vainglory instead of for the glory of the Most High, preaching His word. And then what ended up happening? Yahushua came on the scene, and it moved them to envy for the miracles that he was doing. It moved them to envy, to even bring false witnesses, to bring to make the wicked Pharisees and Sadducees to bring false witnesses against him. You know what I'm saying? You know, and to get the people to come up and have him crucified, man. You know? This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 14. It says, wherefore thus saith Yahweh, power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. You know what I'm saying? You know, and these people are getting devoured. They don't like what we're saying. They don't like the fact that we tell them that we is bad for them, even though on the packages it clearly says that it's not good. They don't like that at all. They don't like the truth. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says, woe to them, they call good evil and evil good. You know what I'm saying? Going back to that Sirach 33 and 14 and 15, man. You got two things that set up to be ordained to be against one another, man. You know? And when we bring out this word, it goes back to the Hebrews 5 and 14 on how you know, it cuts the soul, man. Because our people have learned one way, and they're just now finding out that God don't like it, and that he wants them to change his ways. But the ways that he wants them to change to come back to be God's, they don't like it, you know. This is my last scripture. This is Luke 21 and 15. It says, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. So Esau, Edom, he's gonna keep coming up with more and more lies. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna make he's gonna try to frame us. They got that new thing where they got technology where they can have a person face and make them seem like they saying something when they really actually not. You know what I'm saying? Just to cause you people to get sent off, just so you could be willing to kill us, because Salakia, to kill the men of the Lord that preach the word. Why is that? That's because you all are gonna want to silence us, man. You're gonna want to take the keys of knowledge away, man. You know. And Esau is going to use you as an asset and stuff just to find us. When really, like it says in 2nd Esdras 1 and 27, it says, you not have forsaken me, but your own selves. And that's exactly what you're doing. You actually hurting yourself, like a bully who takes your hand and tell you, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. Well, guess what? It ain't no bully there and stuff. Y'all just hitting yourselves, man. You know? And all of this video was edifying. And I like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, the belongs to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to your elect, which we ought to be. Shalom and a Bob.